How would I mean, watching it felt like a roller coaster. How would you kind of just describe the game?
I think there was like a stretch there in the first half that felt like forever, and they were just banking in threes and hitting half quarters and stuff. So that was a tough stretch, but coming down at half the way they started the second half, for us to respond to that in that first 4 minutes, and I thought Owen was great in there, and everybody off the bench. Everybody kept coming in the game with a ton of energy and making big plays. So proud of the way that everybody stepped up. I think that crowd got us over the line once we got the lead, and then we were able to hang on to it the rest of the night.
Drew, one of the things that I keep seeing on social media, especially tonight, but other nights as well, is a lot of people are frustrated that you're only going to be here 1 year. Can you talk about how the fan base has embraced you? And it seems like you're having a lot of fun.
I am having a lot of fun. I wish I didn't have 1 year left because I'm loving it here. I really am. All these guys know it, and the fans are something special. I've never been a part of it, so I'm just trying to take full advantage, and I just appreciate all the love.
Where do you get that energy from?
These guys.
No, we get it from you.
But mostly it's just enjoying playing basketball. Like, I just love to compete. I love to be out there, and I think just my personality just shows when I'm playing.
Is that how were you always like that, like growing up, like having that type of energy? Or?
Yeah, I just have like a ball of energy inside me. If I can get it out, you guys see how it comes out. So.
When we got Drew Thelwell, I looked him up on YouTube. That's what I saw, so I was excited for it. All that energy.
Is that actually what you like? What did you see when you looked him up?
I mean, everything everybody's seeing now, I guess. Yeah. It's the same stuff.
Payton, when you're seeing when Drew just hypes up the crowd, he's done it at Carver a bunch too, but what goes through your mind when he's doing that?
I think it started in that first game of the year when we were playing Commerce, and he got that dunk, and I was like, dang, he's here, we're ready to go. And that used to be my thing, but I think he's took it. 'Cause he actually looks at the crowd. I would just be running down, going like this, but he turns and he's into it. You pick the good times though. When it's a dead ball, yeah, that's true. You know what you're doing. Yep.
On a kind of more of a macro note, for both of you guys, I know you focus on one game at a time. It's way too early to talk about March, but this was your last real chance at a Power 4 non-conference win. Is that in the back of your heads? Obviously, a couple opportunities kind of slipped through the cracks. Are you at all thinking a sense of urgency coming in tonight?
I would say yes, but we try to take it one game at a time. We don't try to look over any opponent or whatever the case may be. But definitely we wanted to win this game for sure. We had it on our calendars to win it. So yeah.
Yeah, it's a big time win, and we play so many good teams in the league that really look at it. All that I like that, like Coach always says, and like Drew just said, it's always one game at a time. But they beat us last year. They kind of embarrassed us to end the year, and the way that we responded, and came out with a sense of urgency, and then regained it was big time.
Good job with the crowd. And obviously there's a lot of electricity in that second half as you guys are going back and forth.
It's something, I have to think about it. It's something special. You can feel the energy in the building, and I think like Payton kind of said, it just took us over the hump and just got us the win. So the crowd.
These Sioux Falls fans are awesome. And it's just like Moline, but it was so loud in there when we were making our runs, and it felt like every shot was the biggest play in the game because it was so loud even in the first half. So shout out to everybody who came out. They're loud. This environment and the people that host this place are great. So thankful to be here. I was excited to come back. I came here my freshman year and didn't play well. But we got a win. But 2-0 in this building. So excited to be back. That was fun.
You guys went down by 11 early in the first half or second half. Sorry. What allowed you guys to respond to that?
They're a good team. Good teams make runs, and we know that. We just had to stick to our game plan, and a lot of the guys, we trusted each other, and we knew he was going to take care of himself.
You guys were 13. You two were 13 and 14 from the free throw line combined. I know you guys have had some struggles at the line, so you two are kind of taking the lead, maybe trying to get everybody over that hump. How big is that to see that type of a number?
Yeah, that's big time. I think, especially as the senior leaders of this team, that's what you want. And when we get in the bonus early, coach is always stressing, get to the foul line, keep driving and get fouls. And there's been some games this year where we've kind of started settling for threes, but we really started attacking downhill and down the stretch. Drew made all of them.
I missed
clutch
one.
time.
I missed one.
Yeah,
Sorry.
That's all right. Made most of them.
That's all right.
Yeah, but that's what it takes to win close games like this.
Drew, this is just bigger picture question, but out of high school, what was your recruiting process like going, trying to play in college?
Out of high school, I honestly thought I was going to end up Division II. Just went to a small high school, and then I kind of grew a little bit got some athleticism, and then Division I started popping out, and then I decided to choose Morehead State. That's kind of how it went.
Was it mostly like mid-major?
Mid-majors.
Did you have any power conference offers? Or?
From what I can remember, not.
Okay.
Not really. Mostly mid-major.
What was the halftime like? I know there was a run from Utah into that half. I know Coach didn't look real happy going off the court with some of the defense. So what was the locker room like at halftime?
We were just telling each other we're fine. Again, they went on a run, but we knew with our game plan, like, we knew certain guys we're going to have to help off of, and we had to figure out who's going to tag on the roll man, but we were fine. In our heads in that locker room, everybody was positive.
Yeah, I thought we made some great adjustments. You know, we were fired up. We were upset because felt like we should have been winning that game at half, but, you know, it's not about the halftime score, so, you know, we made adjustments. We started driving the ball more, got to the free throw line, and that, you know, really changed the game.
Drew, the exclamation point, you dunked it, but it was after the buzzer. But what did you just kind of see on that?
I just wanted the crowd to know, like, we're something serious. I wanted, like, other teams, if they were watching, to know, like, we're serious and we want to win. And that's just the energy we're always going to play with. So don't come to play us and just think, we can beat. Nah, we're coming to play and win every game.
All right, thank you.